Hey, what's going on, guys? Xiangqi here. So after a very first successful attempt to connect our Xiangqi chess engine to Winboard or Xboard in my case, because I'm on Linux GUI, we can now move towards the main kind of scope of this engine, the web interface, basically. So ultimately, I want to look at to make it look like my international West chess engine Wukong.js does look. So for both the project structure and also this how it looks like. So this responsive design, FVN, BGN, and the very simple controls. So instead of promotions, we would be using like pieces to traditional Chinese pieces versus Romanized pieces like chess pieces. So just to give you a very rough idea of how that is going to look like. But again, like I had some difficulties and lots of things that now would do different that I had in Wukong.js. So instead of blindly copy pasting the entire GUI and just altering the render board function, I would be slightly adjusting the entire architecture of this GUI for CNC. So we'll start now. Oh, I don't know how far are we going to. Yeah, by the way, yeah, it's a good idea to add the 5 icon. And basically, just wondering, should it go just? Oh, it's just the remote one. Okay. So I'm just wondering. Okay, it finds this at /5 icon icon. Hold on a sec. So here. Okay, doesn't matter. So this is complete live session. So I have no idea how far will we go. So this probably might be only interesting for those developers. But for those who want to see how the end result would look like, just feel free to skip to the end of this video or to wait a couple more videos again, until the GUI would be kind of like in, well, hopefully the ready-made state. Okay, so we have a blank HTML now, and I just want to open my Wukong.js as the reference, because many things like the general HTML layout would be the same. Also, I have some plans and ideas in mind, regardless of, well, not exactly regardless of this project, but probably side away of this, like if we just step aside away a little bit from this project, something like site related to the game of CNC itself. But actually, there are really lots of maybe not really lots of, but there are a couple of good, even English resources on CNC. So probably not too much. No need for duplication. So I didn't yet take the decision, but at very least first we want to I want to provide this like README, but that would be done later on, and also the ability to play online. So let's go. I just want to open this Wukong HTML to grab the. I think I can grab this entirely. Just then go in for some outerings. So. I also using this DevTool closed, DevTools open or close module library. That, by the way, needs to be. Well, hold on a sec, guys. I think it would be just better to grab the entire. I think it would be just better to git clone the entire repo to reuse the code base in an easy way. So let me just say git clone https github.com username and Wukong.js. Just hold on a second, I just want to make sure that my mic, I've connected the mic properly. Okay, yeah. So yeah, let's better clone the project to make it easier to reuse the stuff. Also, I just want to grab a couple of libraries, like this is DevTools open, which allows to listen to the event of opening developer tools in both Chrome and Firefox browsers to hide the background image. That's incredibly handy when you're opening the console and really want to see how the engine is calculating. So that's a pretty handy feature, I think. So WCAG, yeah, here. So is DevTools open? So I copy this one. Well, yeah, let's go for just make a new window. I just want to create, work out the project layout a little bit. So we got the source, the GUI. So this CNC would be serving as an index. So here, so let's have the JS folder, and we paste the is DevTools open here. What else? jQuery and the Bootstrap bundle JS as well. Bootstrap bundle, jQuery, play.js. We would be writing this again, like there would be a new one. Well, bots are also on the cards, but for now I just drop them. Paste. Okay. Well, maybe we could have created another one. So I just really want to separate the I mean, like this Bootstrap, jQuery, is DevTools open separately, and maybe creating a game, a game folder for this play.js and bots.js. So probably let's call it. Well, let's just call it better cnc.js to make it more clear what it does, and bots.js, just like we did here. So bots would be just the JavaScript object to handle the info about the difficulties, the difficulty levels, like fixed time or fixed depth, and everyone would be having its own book. Also would like to add the random player, which brings a little bit of a complexity. No, not complexity, but also just, okay, forget that. So okay, yeah, also the CSS, yeah, well, the CSS does only has the only one. Well, let's just grab this in this case. CSS logo, yeah, and yeah, so probably I will put the pieces here. So let's say I want to separate the game graphics and the background. Probably that's not needed really that much. So graphics. Oh, let's call it images, and I just use all of them. But hold on a sec. Again, like I had oh, so I did put all the images into one place. Well, it's not a big deal. That might be done as well. But probably to make it a little bit more clean, so we can just say like no, not a document, obviously. Let's say traditional pieces, because the piece names would be the same, so in order to avoid name collision, so traditional pieces and new folder. I hope I spelled this correctly. Romanized pieces. This would be added later on. So okay, sorry guys, just really want to start checking for spelling mistakes, because that would be a pain to have the mistake in the production. So okay, and well, traditional seems to be fine. Okay, so okay, when something went wrong, let's make a new window again. So okay, so we got this source GUI game, okay, and images, romanized pieces, traditional pieces, boards. So potentially there would be an ability to have different background images for boards. Okay, and also new folder for images for bots, and let's also probably use the miscellaneous for all the rest, like the background image and things like that. Okay, and already here into the misc, I would like to yeah, I can put the logo here, by the way. Okay, well actually also a logo might be yeah, also can put the, well, on the other hand, yeah, let's just put this stuff all together. So logo and wallpaper. We're not going to be using the logo, but it can just be there. Okay, so misc paste. Okay, wallpaper Wukun. Let's just call it to wallpaper. And let's call it logo like this. Okay, so the path to bear in mind, so starting from images misc, so this is where it lives, copy, and open in text editor. Okay. Okay, so we don't need the engine driver in this sort of a format anymore. So I just want to store my images for now, and the original to grab this stuff from. So well, let's grab the entire thing. Okay, so chess engine, so this one. Let's call it CNC engine. Okay. Bots are not on the cards now. Well, hold on a sec. We can actually try to. We're trying to import them already. It's not a big deal. So source GUI no, gamebots.js. Game. Well, I really hope that all these paths would be resolved correctly. Okay, so index here, so JS. Also, yeah, gameplay.js, and JS is DevTools open, and all this should be working. Okay, so the description, let's grab one from my didactic. Let's grab something like this. And the keywords, yeah, let's just let's say play Xiangqi online. So a little bit of a search engine optimization here. So play Xiangqi online, Chinese chess engine, JavaScript. That's just fine for now. Okay, so bootstrap stuff, jQuery, so this should be loaded. Analytics, so this is the script I'm using to keep track of the statistics of how often people actually visiting my chess program. So just to give you a very quick idea of how that looks like. It's a very simple Python Flask app that I've drafted on my own, so I just can see the overall number of visits for my chess engines, and also, let's say I want to find how many people were using Wukong.js recently. Well, lots of my own debugging stuff here, unfortunately. So yeah, because I'm usually forgetting to switch the analytics off, and and also I don't have a logic to prevent gathering analytics during the development progress, which is weird, but I just didn't have time for doing that. But anyway, it's around, I don't know. So here I would be having the information being gathered regarding what particular user agent and use, and when in particular and from what region of our planet some of the guys playing Chinese chess Xiangqi with my chess engine, Xiangqi chess engine, Chinese chess engine Wukong. Okay, so let's get back. Does it have a title? It doesn't have. Well, it doesn't even have a title. So let's add one. So title, and let's just call it Xiangqi. Yeah. Xiangqi, let's say play versus computer. I think this is good enough. Title. Okay. Okay, so the body style, the URL should be changed slightly bit, so we have game images misc. So here I should have game images misc, and I call it just now wallpaper.jpg. Save. So no repeat. Okay. All these hacks to make it fit the width of the background, and also to make sure that when we would be resizing the chessboard and the entire content using browsing scaling to mimic the behavior on high resolution screens, to make sure that the background image doesn't change ever. Okay, so chessboard, we'll call it Xiangqi. board, CNC board, and all of this stuff I just want to get rid of it for now. So download it. Okay, so let's make it partially. Oh, it doesn't work like this. Whoa. Well, I could have just get back to this a little bit later on. But on the other hand, yeah, so this promotion should be different. Okay, download PGN. So this seems to be the reasonable name. PGN, name of a button. Okay, so let's go step by step, try to filter what we don't need. The value for FEN should be changed for, well, let's use the tricky FEN I've been using. Source engine. Yeah, this is the starting position with some minor tweaks, but this is the one I would like to. Okay. Paste, save, set FEN. So all these functions are not now available, but that's not a big deal for now. Would it be would it be making them one by one? By the way, I'm just wondering if I enclose them within the quotes, would they be ignored in this case? I hope so. So input FEN string, so all this stuff is the same. PGN, yeah, same. Okay, bots, yeah, set bot. Well, all this stuff might also be the same because, yeah, the bot logic, and probably the bot names as well would remain the same. Maybe we'll add a couple more just to vary the limit of strength. So yeah, I don't yet have this set bot. So let's do nothing for now. Just because, or on the other hand, well, okay guys, I just, as far as I'm not deploying this app for my own self, I don't really need this for now. So it's just fine to drop like as it is. Okay, new game, think, user time, all of this stuff. Yeah, I think this can be just fine, just left as is. Pawn promotion, yeah, that won't be a pawn promotion, that would be change pieces bitmaps. Okay, so this, well, the images, so there would be only two for now, the traditional and romanized, but for now, yeah, again, even this are not on the cards yet. So I'm wondering, can I just command like this? Yeah, I think this is fine for now. Okay, so, well, it would probably give tons of errors now, but let's see. Whoa. Okay, failed to load results. So just images failed for a while. Okay, let's avoid images. Okay, just don't yet have them. Well, I could have already, hold on a sec. I could have, no, not here. I could have already put them in as well, but not sure if that's worth doing now. Okay, so play.js is not found. Source GUI game. Play.js is not found. GUI game. Yeah, it's not found because it doesn't exist yet. So, oh, hold on a sec. Now I call it Xiangqi.js. Delete. So play.js. Yeah, I want to call this Xiangqi.js. And .chess logo. Well, where I was using this. And yeah, and here also need to change the path as done here. Copy. Oh, so this is the logo for an image. Okay, let's take that as well. Just call it. Let's call it bot.png. Copy. Oh, hold on a sec. I can't do this because this is the Ukun.js. It relies on that name in particular. But I can game images misc paste, and let's call it bot.js. Save. Okay, so images misc and bot.png. Save. Okay, just wrong path. Hold on a sec. Okay, game images misc. Game images misc. You kidding me? Okay, hold on. 136. Oh. So I think this still loads. Well, I actually do want that, but hold on a sec. I just, yeah, going upwards, go into engine. Is it trying to print the board already? Yeah, it's trying to print the board. Hold on a sec, this is weird. How can I reference? Okay, let's just drop this for a while. So yeah, it wasn't there really. Okay. So I just don't have images for this one for a while. Save. Okay. Okay, so developer tools opened, image disappears, updates, an image appears again, appears back. Okay, so it's centralized now because we don't yet have a chessboard, CNC board. It would be downwards when the CNC board actually appears. So this is a little bit strange behavior. Oh no, this is just a part of an image, so it's not a GUI bug. Okay, is that? Yeah, probably. Okay, so I'm just want to see how it would look like on different screen resolutions. Nothing much. Okay, so now we can drop back to. So we want to import the engine, obviously. Save. Update. I want to make sure that first disabling cache. Okay, to make sure that the outer of JS files will be influencing what we see within the browser. So not using the pre-cached. Sorry, my camera disappeared. So not using the pre-cached JS files, which might be the case. So what else? Yeah, so play.js, or yeah, here it's called CNC.js. So I want to open this one. Okay. So console log, just to make sure that the file has been added. Okay, we are in there. Okay, so file has been added. Okay, and now I would also like to open this core file. Okay, so we need to, yeah, this is the browser mode, obviously. Initializing engines. Yeah, okay, one more thing to consider. So just a little bit. Yeah, let's start from why did I make them variables? These guys are the constants, apparently. Okay, so anyway, engine, new engine, book, nothing for now, but name. Okay, so this all is just seemingly fine. Do I want to change this? Well, I guess not. Engine version, document title. Yeah, probably. Hold on a second. Is this gonna change the title? Yeah, I don't want this, so I don't want to change the title. And okay, so the sounds. Okay, let's get down with the sounds now. So I have a couple of nice sounds I've recorded with my own mic, believe it or not. For moving piece and capturing piece. Well, obviously I didn't use CNC pieces for that because I don't have a CNC set. I used the International Western chess pieces, the plastic, very cheap, poor man's set. But I think that the sounds are no worse compared to a GUI game sounds. So just to make you listen for it. So here is the capture. Can you hear the sound? Yeah, you should hear the sound. And the move. And you may believe me, you may not believe me, but I swear I recorded this on my own and edited these files in Audacity, if I'm not mistaken. That's the name for the open source app for Linux I was used. Probably it's available for Windows as well, I'm not sure. Okay, so GUI, so game sounds. So here I want to use game sounds, save, and now it should no longer be showing the error. Okay, so the sounds are just right in there. So unlikely the previous version where the I had two functions, the print board, well, like I don't know, drawboard and update pieces, and update board. And update board was only updating the piece images on the chessboard. But bearing in mind the fact that I was using them together all along the way, because that's the most simple way to handle various highlightings. And possibly, I'm not sure, but possibly in future I would add some highlightings for not only for the last move by either side, but also the valid moves, so to make it easier for beginners to see where the certain piece can go. Well, I personally consider that to be a bad practice, using those hints. Even as a CNC player with around 4-day experience of playing, incredibly miserable, but still I prefer the traditional Chinese pieces, despite the fact that I don't know Chinese at all. Just a few words from martial arts, nothing much. And also I prefer not to show the moves, because it's better to know, it's better to train your brain to try to figure out where the certain piece moves actually. So I think that might be the case. Well, anyway, so it's a little bit too early to talk about that at the moment. So now I want to print the board. So let's search for drawboard. Yeah, so every time we have drawboard, we have update board as well. You see, like here, it's always goes the same. So yeah, I should really make it a single function there. So yeah, I just don't know, can I browser mode? And how did I call the mode here? UCI cyclone mode. Yeah, hold on a second, guys. Just before I forget, I want to mention one little thing here. So UCI cyclone dialect. Tested with export using UCI to inboard adapter. Not an official feature. So use it at your own risk. So just to avoid people torturing me like I can't connect to the GUI because I'm just doing this for myself. Well, maybe later on I'll change this, so we'll see. Okay, so print board. Okay. I need to go back to ukun.js, and yeah, within the engine itself, just want to find the drawboard function. Okay, here is the function. So this little trick with the flip and the board is also on the cards. Now it takes, I guess, so damn long to debug. So yeah, probably I will leave this to the next video. So I would probably just stop it here. And then, yeah, I think that's the case. Yeah, okay guys, so let's stop here, and starting from the next video I'm gonna be working on drawing the CNC board, assigning the background image to it, and we'll see how the things go. So this is it from my side. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.